Yeah, one slide and 5 minutes. Anyone that has seen me present knows that that's a significant challenge for me. So, again, my name is Jeff Danley. I'm currently Director of Innovation at Burns & McDonnell. That is not why I'm here tonight. But in my role at Burns & Mac, I'm leading our enterprise AI strategy and deployment. And every day I'm working with technology partners like Google, ChatGPT, OpenAI, a variety of technology partners, and we're integrating them into our AI ecosystem. And we face a variety of challenges, as you might imagine. The technology is actually the easy part. It's the people and upskilling people and helping people understand how to use the AI and be more proficient with the AI that's frequently the biggest challenge. And I feel fortunate every day to be able to work with leading edge technologies. Throughout my career, I've been very fortunate and been able to always have jobs that I enjoy. Just working with new tech, and I realize that there's some privilege that comes along with that. And I've tried to extend that. Probably 7 or 8 years ago, I launched TechKnowledge Club. And my objective was to bring the technology and hardware and software and knowledge that I gain on the job just through the benefit of having the jobs that I've had. And I wanted to bring that to kids. And putting things like augmented reality and virtual reality in the hands of students and letting their minds run wild with that technology is it's a benefit for them, and it's really inspiring to see what the kids can come up with. And with TechKnowledge Club, when I first started, we were teaching kids to code. We were introducing them to new hardware, and this was in a classroom environment. So this was in the evenings. I was teaching these classes. We had summer school classes that we taught also, and there was a significant amount of interest. Unfortunately, also having a career, it was challenging for me to get out and continue doing that. So I put that on the shelf for a little bit, and I recognize that right now we are at another inflection point with technology. And what I'm finding is with kids, it's partially that students don't have access to the technology, but they're also discouraged from using it at school. I presented to 300 interns today, and I asked them to raise their hand if they're discouraged from using AI in college. And of course, every one of their hands went up. And so I'm rebooting TechKnowledge Club. And rather than doing live classes, because I don't think students want to sit in a classroom for summer school classes for 2 weeks, we're going to launch an online community where students, I've identified probably middle school would be the entry point up through college age, and we're going to cover the basics of interacting with AI. And things like prompt engineering, responsible use of AI. How can they use AI not to cheat on their homework or not to write their term papers, but to help them vet ideas or build an outline for their presentations? These are skills that I'm finding with not just employees that we have on the job today, but with new hires and these interns that I just met with today. I want those people, when they arrive at my employer, I want them to have these skills. That will give them not only an advantage against other people that are competing for those jobs, but it gives them a significant advantage over people that are in those jobs today. So anyway, kind of a preview, TechKnowledge Club, we're launching next month, so we've just got a couple weeks to get everything buttoned up. I've got the QR code. It looks maybe a little bit skewed. Hopefully it works. If it doesn't, I'll be hanging around back here, so come say hi. But you can sign up. There's a form on the website. I'll be sending out there's an 8-week curriculum for the summer, and then some more information on the classes and kind of how the community is going to operate. But it will be launching the first week of June, and we've got programming that will run through the summer. And what we end up with at the end of the summer is, honestly, it's kind of TBD at this point. We'll see what the interest is over the course of the summer. I'd like to get into maybe some AI agent development later this summer using tools like make.com or N8N. But first things first, we want to get people going with the basics of how do they responsibly use the technology, prompt engineering, and kind of covering some of the limitations that I'm seeing with people on the job today. So that's it. My time's up. Thank you.